And good morning, everybody. It's time now for Putnam County Today here on 94.3 WREB. With us this morning, the talented and lovely Bobbie Lancaster. How's it going?
Well, better now. Thanks.
Yes, I tell you what, you guys are, or especially you, just have a host of things going on. First, I want to touch on your Facebook page, the new Facebook page you started. Let's talk a little bit about that and how people can, I guess, like you now.
Okay. Well, the Facebook page has actually been around for like 6-7 years. Because it was originally created to help me promote my music career back when I was really plugging away. But it's just one more thing to do sometimes. You know, we're supposed to do Twitter, and we're supposed to, I don't even know, LinkedIn and Facebook and MySpace. I think people actually still do MySpace.
Really?
So when I was preparing to release this new album, Shelley McFadden, which is a dear friend of mine, she also sang with me on the album, she encouraged me to start a Facebook page, which reminded me that I actually had one, and maybe it was time to revive it.
Well, and the new Facebook page looks good, and all people, is there a certain way they have to search for you, your page on Facebook?
It's under Bobbie Lancaster, songwriter.
Okay, all right. And that's where kind of people can stay up to date on where you're going to be playing and stuff like that, right?
Yes, and also on my website. I've got a website that's BobbieLancaster.com.
All right, sounds great. And we encourage people to hunt you up there as well. Let's talk a little bit about the new album that just come out. I guess talk to us a little bit about the different songs and stuff. You said Shelley sung a song or two on there with you, right?
Well, yes, and this entire album was really created with the people that are my church family at Greencastle Christian Church. When I really feel like God just led me to that church, and when He did, it's just changed my life, and I've met so many beautiful people. I started writing after a hiatus. I just had stopped writing, and I was going through a lot of changes in my life, and while I was seeking God, and you can see a thread of that through all of my previous work. If you listen to older albums or older songs, there's all this thread of searching for God.
Right.
But I really feel like I've made a genuine connection. And I didn't write for several months, and when I started writing, it was just all songs of praise to God. And that was very unexpected for me. Not anything I would have ever seen myself doing, but God had different plans. So I started sharing those songs with the congregation at Greencastle Christian as part of our worship services, and realized that what was coming through me was bigger than me. It wasn't just about me writing a song and being happy with it. It was really, I just felt like God was just using me to be a channel for His love. And it was just so exciting. So after implementing a lot of these songs in our services, people started asking me if I was ever going to do a CD. And I guess I kind of thought about it, but I really thought I was done with that.
Right.
You know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I really thought that part of my life was just over. But again, God had different plans, and shortly after people started asking about it, I started praying about it, and decided to talk to the elders of the church about what they would think about doing this with me. And when I set up a meeting to speak with them, I had no idea where I was going with it or how it would all come together, no clue. I just knew it was an idea and it was on my heart and people were asking. And so I set up a meeting for them on a Monday. The Sunday before that, one of the members of the congregation said, well, if you go and record this album, where would you do it? And I said, well, I just feel like God will make that very clear. So the next day was the meeting, and it was at 7 o'clock or so. At 5 o'clock, I checked my Facebook page, and there was a message from Eddie Prather at Minor Prophet Studios in Avon, saying that he just felt from what I post on Facebook that my heart had taken a real turn towards seeking God, and if I was ever interested in recording again, he would love to record me there.
Great.
And I thought, well, okay, I'll take that as my sign, you know? So that's how it all started. The elders were very supportive. The church got together in February of last year, and we invited the community and had a fundraiser concert and raised close to $4,000.
Great.
To help create the album, and that's what it took, and then some.
Right. So, you know, and the nice thing is, some of us were big fans of yours with your earlier stuff. But this is kind of like a whole new side that we get to see of you now. And, it's always kind of nice that an artist, I don't want to say gets stuck in the past, but a lot of them tend to do, and you know, as their careers keep going, their music tends to sound the same. On the new album, I don't hear that. I mean, it's almost like a totally different Bobbie Lancaster as far as the sound of the songs.
No, I think that's probably true in other areas of my life too.
Great. Well, we're going to take a little bit of a break here, and you're going to bless us with a couple songs, right?
I'd love to. Christmas song for you.
This song is called Help Me to Love Them, and I think it is the point of being.
God bless you. Had my
thanks for those two great songs. And let's talk a little bit about the album. Give us some background and stuff like that in it.
Well, all the songs, again, were written as part of our praise and worship services for GCC. Well, I shouldn't say that. They were really written out of my personal time, my quiet time in the mornings with God.
Right.
And then it just kind of did what God wanted it to do, I think.
All right.
And now we're moving into this phase where the album is done, and what do we do with it?
Exactly.
And I knew that if this were really to come about, I needed to just give it away, because I feel like it's been a gift to me from the beginning.
Right.
And it's been a gift to the church from the beginning. So let's just keep giving and see what God does. So we had a family from our church that recently moved out to Limpopo, South Africa, to be part of an orphanage called The Fold. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Adam and Jennifer Hayes and their two children, Ethan and Kaylee, who we all miss. I still expect to see them in the hallways.
Right.
They're just doing beautiful things out there. And The Fold is structured so that when children, whether they were orphaned or abandoned, once they come to The Fold, that's their home forever.
Okay.
They don't turn 18 and then get put out.
Right.
That's their home forever. And it's such a beautiful thing. It was started by a couple by the last name of Prince, who retired, bought this kind of rundown strip mall area, and also 80 acres that used to be a campground. And I guess it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I've never been there, but I do hope to go.
Okay.
And they turned the original strip mall into a children's home and apartments. And they've since built another full home for the children. The children are raised by Native women that are their house mothers.
Right.
And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing that they're doing. But one of their dreams is to build a school on the campus of that orphanage. Gas is expensive. The roads are not good. So the wear and tear on a vehicle getting the kids back and forth to school is it's just a constant expense. And Jennifer shared with me that that's what she really feels like this album is going to do, is build a school for those kids, which I just can't think of anything greater, really,
Sure.
for me. I mean, I'm sitting there on my couch writing these songs, and to think that half a world away, these children who have no mother get to be blessed by it.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of feel like God has given me an opportunity to love these children from here.
Right.
And I hope someday I get to go there and visit. I dropped in at the church this morning. Monty Montgomery has been the financial advisor for the church for many years. He's retiring. But before I walked out today, he said, "Hey, you want to see the numbers?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I want to see the numbers." So the album's been out for less than a month, and we have already paid off all expenses that we had incurred.
Great.
And we've got over $5,000 raised toward the school now.
Great.
So I'm still waiting from Jennifer to hear what they feel like they're going to need to get this project done. But I think if we can do $5,000 in a month, we're going to be able to build this school. And I just think that's going to be the beginning. I just think it's beautiful.
And tell us where we can get the album.
You can get the album locally at the Greencastle Music Center,
Okay.
at Greencastle Christian Church. I know there are a few other businesses that, business owners at the church who have purchased them and have them in their businesses, so look around.
Okay.
You can order the physical CD online from my website.
Okay.
You can download it from my website, and it's also available through iTunes.
Great. And so all the kids will know how to do that, right?
I know. I got these download cards in the mail today for iTunes, which is really, wonderful. But I had to laugh because this morning I pulled my back putting my blue jeans on. So I know I am not of the generation that's going to need these iTunes
Exactly.
cards. So I'm hoping that there will be some younger people touched by this music that will want to download it.
Well, Bobbie, we appreciate you spending some time with us this morning. And, of course, we look forward to some more great things coming from you guys.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me. And, yeah, get the album. It
All
helps
right.
babies.
That's right. Don't forget, if you're a nonprofit group or community organization, you'd like some free airtime here on WREB, you too can be a part of Putnam County Today. All you need to do is give us a call at 653-9717.